Hey guys, you can see behind me the Puma 5K Durgam Cheru run. I'm going to make a video of this of all the people and how different behaviors contribute towards completing of the run. Well, I'm just before the finish line, as you can see, maybe another half a kilometer from here. Just stopping by to make this video for all of you. I'll be back soon with a long format video on how we can learn from this run. See you guys. And remember this before I sign off. Your competition is you. So maybe you can watch out for that title. Your competition is you. See you guys. Take care.
Your competition is you. I'm actually beginning from this particular word because, as you saw in the introduction, it does not matter who is running next to you. What matters is, are you running for you and why are you running? So that's why I say your competition is you. Well, this is a different video from the normal ones which I do because this is something from my experience and what I really saw when I did the 5K run. So hey everyone, welcome to CSK Speaks. I am CSK and you are watching me on CSK Speaks. As an educator, I can't help but look around people, and when you observe people and their behavior, you learn a lot. So today I'm going to share everything from my personal experience. Indulge with me if some of these things may sound way out of imagination, but that's what I saw and this is my personal experience. So, starting with the basics, the first things first, why do we run? I'm asking you this question with another follow up question. Have you ever ran a 5K or a 3K or a 10K or a half marathon or a full marathon? Or at least, are you aware that those kind of events or runs happen around you in your city or elsewhere? Why do I ask this? Because many a times I normally feel that there are three different kinds of people when it comes to such incidents and such events. Number one are the innocent ones. They have no clue that such events happen. Well, it's hard to believe that in today's time and age we have such people, but believe you me, there are people. There are people who are totally innocent and they don't have any idea that such events happen. Second ones are a little one step further. Ignorant ones. Ignorant ones is they choose not to know much about it. They know that it happens, but they choose not to know much about it. Now, why am I telling you all this? You will discover as I go forward. And the third category is the indifferent ones. They know all this happens, they know why it happens, but they don't care. They care less about these events. Now, imagine the second category and the third category are forced to participate in the 5K run or a 10K run. What happens? That's what is the whole story now. Because when I went into running, well, I'm not saying I belong to the best category. Of course, I'm also that kind of a person who wants to be fit and try to indulge into a variety of activities so that you try to get some variety at the same time some fitness goals achieved. So I went there for that particular reason. But when I saw these things, I couldn't help but make a video and share it with people, because if you are resonating with these kind of things which I'm sharing, just click on that particular comment column and type whatever you want to share every other time you have gone into such experiences. Because in this video, I'm going to tell you all about what I saw and what I experienced when I did my 5K. Now, going the next step, I felt that I can comfortably organize people into three categories as to the motive for running. Yeah, the motive for running. What are the motives for running? Category number one, who run for competition. Yes, there are a lot of people who run for competition. Now, competition can be with you, which is the topic of today's video, or competition with your friends or others. Some of them run for that particular thing, that what is my timing? Can I do it better? Did I get it right? And they are like horses, right from the start line to the finish line, they run to compete. There's nothing wrong about it, but that's one category I saw. Second category, Second category is interesting because they run for company. And when I say they run for company, sometimes, of course, the company sponsors them, their organization sponsors them, so they run. But that's not the company I'm talking about. I'm talking about they run for their friends, their family, their people who they know, their acquaintances. And they say, okay, you're coming, I'm coming, so let's go. That's the second category, and that's a lot of people I saw today. Third is a person who run for medals or who run for a cause. Yeah, so they run for medal because that's like a collectible, but they run for a cause that is deep. So they believe in educating the girl child, they believe in blood donation, they believe in saying no to pollution, and they run for a cause. For me, that's a great category, because you are actually doing something more than just being an armchair philosopher. So that's a great category. So these are the three categories I saw today when I was running. Now further down, this is where it really gets interesting. Deep down, when you ask this question, when I ask this question, why are these people running? Of course, they belong to different categories, but then why are they running? There are people who can be easily differentiated into three categories again, or three major subheads. Number one is people who are medal friendly. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Medal friendly. What do I mean by medal friendly? They are there only for the sake of the medal, and they have this insane happiness in collecting the medal. I'm not here to debate on right or wrong. What I'm trying to tell you is they are medal friendly runners. And when I say medal friendly, they just have to collect that medal at the end of the day. Now, today I saw something interesting. One guy who was just running, or rather walking, speed walking next to me, took a shortcut because there was no barricade, and he saw that you have to go straight and take right and come back, or take a U-turn and come back. So he just took a shortcut. He said to his friend who was way ahead, maybe 50 meters ahead of him, shouted and said, I'm going from here. At the end of the day, all I need is to cross the finish line to collect my medal. This is where the problem begins. Medal friendly people focus on the end. And you must have seen many people in our real life also who at any cost want to hit their target, who at any cost want to achieve the end goal, but the means do not matter. Now, I'm nobody to judge on this guy. I don't even know him. But what I'm trying to tell you is, as I talk about this as a metaphor, the run as a metaphor, look at your life. Look at your life and see where we are and among whom we are. That's the one thing. So my problem is not with the medals. My problem is with the shortcut to the medal. Next is these people who are medal friendly. They're also absolutely time conscious. So they don't care about people around. They care only about getting to the finish line and taking it. Now, I don't say it is wrong, but I say it need not be that way. Why do I say this? Is I saw another guy at the water counter. The guy, because of whatever environmental cause, they were not giving plastic water bottles. They were sharing their water in the paper cups. The guy, a volunteer who's actually filling it for you and keeping it and giving it, delayed it by a fraction of a second. Now, this guy, who's so focused on his timing and medal, actually was very rude to this guy. He, in fact, took the water without drinking, threw it in the dustbin. That's wasted effort. That is wasted effort. You should not have taken it. Just because the guy delayed it by a second, you can't waste his effort and your time, right? If you're so time conscious, look at it, how it is operating. You want to save time, but you actually wasted time. Look at our life. We are also like that sometimes, where we want to do something, but we end up doing exactly the opposite. Now, that's where the problem is for me when it comes to these medal-friendly people. Now, the second type of people are people who are media-friendly. Now, this is very interesting and very funny. Some of them just start to run when they see a camera around. Some of them run for their mobile camera selfies. Some of them run only because people are watching them, and when nobody is watching, according to them, they stop running. Now, this is where another question arises. Who are you running for? Who are you running? Remember the first two types I told you, who are indifferent and who are ignorant. Those are the people who end up doing this because they think they are here to please people. And when they want to please others, they will only behave this way when somebody they think are watching them. That doesn't take you anywhere, isn't it? Because the truth of the matter is, who is watching you, who is not watching you does not matter. What matters is, why are you there? And that's why I say your competition is you. Your competition is you. In fact, let me take a segue here and tell you the most important point of this video. You can stop watching this video right now, but do not forget to take back this message. And the message is, if you can walk a 5-kilometer run by being absolutely confident and comfortable in your skin, hats off to you. It does not matter. It does not matter. I said you can walk a 5-kilometer run by being absolutely comfortable in your skin. It does not matter who is watching you, why you are running. No, because it's another chance for you to feel good about what you are doing, because you are consciously and committedly involved in whatever you are doing. And if you can take that same spirit into every aspect of your work, life, day, brilliant. Because you are in total control and comfortable under your skin, being you. And that's what is more important. Well, coming back, the third category and the final category of people are the people who are meal friendly. So medal friendly, media friendly, and meal friendly. What do I mean by that? For these category of people, the real race actually begins after the finish line. Yes, think about it. The way they run from the finish line to the refreshment counter. The way they keep saying that, oh, I did a 5K run or a 10K run or a half marathon, I deserve to go to my favorite restaurant for breakfast. In fact, they get ready to complete the run to get to the breakfast. And they all the time, the voice inside them keeps saying, oh, you did so much, now you deserve to be pampering yourself. And I call them as meal friendly people, because I saw the way they were rushing towards those refreshment counters, and I mean, all that civility, all that behavior went out of the window the minute they came to the finish line, and the way they were rushing to the refreshment counters and the talk, now we should go to this restaurant, now we should eat that. Now, it's human, but it can be more refined. That's where I'm coming from. So friends, why am I giving you all these examples and the experiences is, I'm sure you have also felt and seen a lot of these things whenever you have participated. But are we forgetting it then and there, or maybe a couple of days later? Or are we trying to use that learning into other areas of life? And that is why I'm making this video. That is why I'm making this video. It's more like a video where you can look at it, have a good laugh at others, but at the same time, learn something or take something very, very valuable to your day-to-day life. So this is what is the main purpose and why am I doing this video. Before I go, one last thing. Let me talk a little bit about your competition is you. No matter whether you walked the 5K, you ran the 5K, or you just participated, what matters is, are you consciously focusing on yourself? Are you consciously focusing on how can you be better at it? If you walked half a kilometer in the 5K, can you stop it for the next time? If you ran less than 50 minutes, can you beat that by making it less than 40 minutes? Your competition is you. And take that lesson in every aspect of life. Whatever you do, your competition is you. If you can make it better, even one small thing changed towards better is a great step towards your new future, towards a better future. Think about it, and thank you for indulging with me on my experiences, more like a rant about the 5K, but then there are valuable lessons from it. Thank you so much.